Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your morning tarot reading. Or evening. It doesn't really matter. We go with what our intuition is drawn to when it's drawn to. We can even choose a different date. It doesn't matter. Your own intuition provides the magic here. So choose a stone that draws you and we will begin. All right. For those of you who chose this orange stone, the cornelian, we have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Minor arcana, nothing huge today probably, but you've got an interesting mix here, don't you? Obviously, you're living quite a vital life. So we have the Seven of Wands. That's standing your ground. You're going to stand your ground. What is most important to you, you're hanging on tight to it. Yes, good job. And then we have the Six of Swords, which is, yeah, there are things we're learning. There are things you're learning. And it could be difficult life events for you or difficult lessons you've learned in the past. It could be what you're learning now about your world. But you are learning it. You are taking the information, you are synthesizing it, you are bringing it into calmer territory. So this card comes up a lot. I think you're somebody who does, is able to do that, is able to find center again. You know what you do to get calm again. So that bodes well for the day, doesn't it? And this family takes what they've learned onto the opposite shore to have a better future. The Three of Cups, a celebratory moment. A nice moment perhaps with friends or family. So what an interesting mix here. Obviously, you are holding your own, that's for sure. Not only are you holding your own, but you're able to find peace and calm again. You're able to use everything you're learning. You might have a good mind, and then you can even have some lovely celebratory moments. So this is really a story of mastering stressors. Really, that's what that is. That's wonderful. For those of you who chose this orange and white stone, we have the Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups. So, powerful major arcana here. This is a time over your life, okay? So, right now, this is a new era. It might be regarding your love life. It may be you're thinking of beginning, or you have begun, a new chapter in your love life. Whether that's you're single or you're in relationship, it can still be a new chapter. Now, for some of you, and this Queen of Cups, this is maturity, this is emotional insight, this is lovely energy for you to have. It's almost like this is saying, you're now in a place of maturity that this would go well. You know, like if you've had troubles in romantic relationships in the past, you're now at a place of maturity and emotional insight and compassion and wisdom that this would go well. It's like that, new era. For some of you, this isn't about so much a relationship with another person, but a relationship with spirit. So Source loves us so much, whatever you may call that Source loves us so much we can't even understand. We can't even begin to understand, but it sure is nice to start understanding. And every year that we understand it a little better, we become more peaceful. That I can testify to that, you know. So this is about receiving that love, receiving that acceptance, understanding that Source absolutely accepts you 100% just the way you are. You know, Source is not judgmental. Source is not condemning. You know, this is everything that's good. This couple is in the Garden of Eden. It's sort of like if we knew how much love there is for us and how we are eternal beings, we could live in the Garden of Eden figuratively. You know, it's sort of like that. So there may be a new era you're coming into spiritually. that is quite lovely and born of great wisdom and, yes, maturity. So I love that reading of the cards too. For those of you who chose the green stone, the jade, we have, the Hanged Man, we have the World, and we have the Five of Wands. Powerful major arcana. Again, this might be hanging over your life right now, this energy. So the Hanged Man is some sort of delay. It's something's delayed. And right now things are delayed for a lot of people with the pandemic. We've got the World card, so it involves the world and conflict. There is a lot of conflict about it. Debate, arguing what's the right thing to do. There might be internal conflict too, that's for sure. About this really can be about the time we're in. However, look at how encouraging your major arcana are. The Hanged Man is, okay, I can't solve all this at once. However, I can choose to wait in anxiety and fight reality, or I can accept that this is reality right now, and Spirit is great enough to turn this into something good for me. I don't need to buy into a conflicted worldview. I don't need to, I don't need to do that. I don't need to have internal conflict. So it's sort of like that. We can see the world as eternal. This is infinity, right? We've got two infinity symbols. We can see the world as eternal and complete and indestructible. Humanity as one, so this is, really heady stuff here. So I think it would be a great day to meditate like this man is and getting some real insight that helps you to kind of come above the fray. Sometimes in these uncertain times, it's just amazing to look around us and say, oh, gee, here I am in the same place I was 2 years ago. Here I am, the sun is shining. Here I am, the same things are happening in my life, that have been happening. Sometimes it's easy to look at political debate, which is a necessary thing, by the way. It's wonderful, but sometimes it's easy to get sucked into it and feel like, okay, then I can't feel this peace and I can't feel this success and completion and, stability, but we can, Spirit is saying. So this is a wonderful day. Spirit's going to help you rise above it all. All right, for those of you who chose this gray stone, this blue-gray, so pretty, we have Minor Arcana, 7 of coins, 6 of wands, and 4 of swords. Good day to make sure you take good care of yourself with this 4 of swords. Maybe retreat. Retreat can mean rest. Retreat can mean a retreat from the thinking, the swords. I put the swords on the wall. I put the sword beside me. I'm not going to plan. I'm not going to think about things today. Sometimes this card comes up when maybe we're not feeling our best for one reason or another. Maybe we haven't had enough sleep, or maybe there's some reason, or stress, prolonged stress, or, this can be mental health stuff too. Maybe we're not feeling our best. It's just not a day to figure out our whole life problems. It is a day to say, not happening today, because I'm not at my best. I will do that when I am well rested. And sometimes we need to rest, and sometimes we need to be physically active and do something. Get up, go with the wands, and that would bring victory. If you go with your goals and your purposes, victorious today, for sure. And then, or we could go with the coins. Well, we could always beef up our security one way or another, health or wealth or otherwise. We could do some things like that. But this is a worrying about not enough. That could also be what it is, the swords, feeling like you need a plan to increase your health or wealth or other sources of security. I think there is a victory here today with this 6 of wands. So I think I see you overcoming today. I see you taking good care of yourself, and then feeling like you have new purpose coming in, new energy coming in. Maybe focusing on what you've been doing well. Maybe somebody's going to give you a pat on the back today, which is going to be really nice. Receive that. So these are good cards. They're about overcoming victoriously. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you all so very much, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.